Another very important lesson that we learn from this ayah is the way to taqwa, the way to success, the way to become righteous. And what is that? The worship of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If we want to become more conscious of Allah, in the sense that in every situation, we remember what Allah wants us to do, and we do it. And we remember what Allah does not want us to do, and we avoid it. Because it happens sometimes, right? That you are in a situation where you're upset with someone and you say such harsh words to them, and later on you regret, like, what was I thinking? I know that I'm not supposed to say harsh words, but what was I thinking? What's the reason? You don't have taqwa. Why don't you have taqwa? There's lack of ibadah. Because increase in ibadah will only increase in taqwa. You understand? Increase in ibadah will lead to increase in taqwa. There is ibadah, there is taqwa. There is no ibadah, there is no taqwa. Both are deeply connected with one another. Another very important lesson that we learn in this ayah is the obligation of ibadah. That ibadah is an obligation on us. Why? Because Allah is commanding us, u'budu, and you learn that u'budu is fi'l amr. It's a command, it's an imperative. When somebody gives us a command, do we have any choice? No. Especially if the command is coming from Allah. Do we have any choice? No. We don't have a choice. So if Allah is telling us, u'budu, it means it's an obligation on us. And remember that there are two types of ibadah. One type of ibadah is specific worship. Specific worship means performing acts of worship such as salah, similarly recitation of the Quran, making dua, going for hajj, fasting in the month of Ramadan, giving the zakat. All of this is what? Ritual worship. And this is something that we have to do. We don't do it according to our own self-invented ways, but we do it according to how Allah has taught us. The second type of ibadah is general worship. What is general worship? Every word and action that Allah likes, and that leads us closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Any word, any action that Allah likes, it leads us closer to Allah. Shaykh al-Islam Ibn Taymiyyah, he was asked about ibadah, that what is ibadah? And he responded that al-ibadatu hiya ismun jami'un likulli ma yuhibbuhu Allahu wa yardahu min al-aqwal wal-a'mal al-batinah wal-zahirah. That the word ibadah is a comprehensive term which includes everything that Allah likes and He approves of. What does it include? Everything that Allah likes and He approves of. Two things. He likes and approves of. And what is it that Allah likes and approves of? Which things in particular? Min al-aqwal, statements, words. And secondly, actions, a'mal. So any word, any action Allah likes, He approves of, whether this word and action is apparent or it is hidden. Apparent meaning you're doing it with your limbs in front of other people, and hidden as in you're doing it in your heart, such as remembering Allah. This is why he said that ibadah includes salah, it includes siyam, it includes hajj, but it also includes sidq, truthfulness in speech. It also includes trustworthiness, fulfilling promises, being honest, being kind to one's parents. It also includes maintaining ties of relationship, being good towards other people, giving in charity, reciting the Quran, making dua, remembering Allah, being good to your neighbor, smiling at someone.
يا أيها الناس اعبدوا ربكم الذي خلقكم والذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون